I once called budgets no fun, finger-wagging, fear-inducing, jump-scare nightmares. Good in theory, bad in practice. The fastest way to lose friends and subscribers is to tell people to budget and rant about why it's so important. I get it. Budgets work for some people, and if that's you, great. I'm not here to rag on budgets though, by any means. But for me, they don't work. I find them time-consuming, and I start to feel like a slave to my spreadsheet. And the guilt with any dollar I spend, I can't even. Instead, I anti-budget, which I guess kind of means I don't budget at all. I actually do two things instead. I automate my savings, and I sit down once a year and project out my spending for the year ahead. Specifically, I call this my save half plan, because save and invest half, retire twice as fast, I always say. In fact, I'm writing a book about that very topic. I actually announced it in my last video that I'm working on my third book. I explain what it's about and the why behind it. It's to inspire anybody to save and invest half of their income to retire in as little as 17 years. Check that one out next if you haven't seen it, or take my book survey that's linked down below if you want to help out and get involved with the project. Oh, by the way, my name is Frankie. Welcome back to The Money Resolution. I put out videos twice a week on all things financial independence. That's my Instagram on screen. Follow me over there for more money tips, video and book writing behind the scenes, polls, memes, and more. Okay, let's cut straight to the chase. The point of budgeting is to get more responsible with your money so you can save, to hold on to more of it. Maybe increase your savings rate over time and achieve certain financial goals. But if saving as the goal is the purpose, I can do that with my anti-budget by paying myself first automatically. I can automate my way to goals no matter how small or large. And yes, that means I don't budget day to day or week to week. I pay myself first, like I said, as into all of my investments and savings goals, then I enjoy the rest to live off of. In January, I figured out exactly how much money I need to set aside each paycheck to max out my 401k, and I entered that dollar amount in my retirement portal. I did the same for my HSA. For my Roth, I set aside $250 each week, which transfers automatically and gets invested into a total stock market index fund, also automatically, without fees too. And I do have a video about how to create a Roth IRA with M1 Finance, which is what I use. I'll drop my referral link in the description down below, and you can get $30 towards investing to get started. From there, I transfer $1,000 in cash once a month to my online-only high-interest savings account with Ally. Cash I'll eventually use to make a lump sum payment towards my student loans and/or a house payment if we end up buying this year in this crazy market. My goal though is $15,000 or more annually, so when my funds are a little higher than usual and all my credit cards have been paid to zero, I'll occasionally toss another $500 over to Ally, which is, yes, again, what I use. And that's manual, but it beats manual spreadsheets and manual transfers. With my 401k, HSA, and Roth IRA, maxing each of those out comes to close to $30,000 saved and invested annually. And yes, you can invest HSA money, which is something most people don't know. And yes, I have another video on that topic. You know what? Just check the description for all the goodies from here on out. Then I save again another $15,000 ideally in cash. So that's almost $45,000. And if I did nothing else financially besides continuing to pay off my credit cards in full, no matter what, and not taking on any new additional debts, I'm crushing it. That's my anti-budget, automatic save half plan so I can eventually buy back my time and retire early. It's the whole essence of that new book I'm working on and this channel really, so be sure to subscribe if you're not. Oh, and if I earn a raise or bonus, I try to bank 90% of any new or unexpected money. That's a non-negotiable. And I like rules like this way more than tracking every dollar by category daily or weekly. It's really that simple. You can hit your savings rate goal with a once a year sit down and by taking the time to set up your automatic saving and investing, your transfers and all that. If you set it up this way, you don't need the willpower to hit your savings goals. If I saw a whole bunch of extra cash in my savings account, I'd definitely be tempted to spend it. Full stop. We're all human and dopamine is a hell of a biological drug. So at just about any given moment, my personal bank savings and checking accounts are under $500. I call this, I guess, living on the edge financially. I know I'm not on the brink of being dead broke, but keeping a low balance visibly is that subtle reminder I need to remember that money is tight. Believe it or not, I'm actually happy when I get those low balance email notifications from my bank because it means I'm doing it right. Money is tight because I choose for it to be. I put my money to work. It's not low balance, it's high saving and investing. It's my dollars building an army of dollars so together we can take over the world. Yes, that's what we're doing today, Pinky. Why do you ask me every day? So take emotion out of it, negative emotion when it comes to budgeting, and decision-making emotion when it comes to saving. That's the anti-budget, a once-a-year plan. Set the plan in motion, hit your goals automatically, enjoy life more. The beauty in the anti-budget is that you get to spend the rest of the money freely without guilt. Well, other than paying for your bills, but then spend freely. If you want to save up for a specific purchase, I recommend you create another bank account within your main account and set up automatic transfers as well to automate your way to a smaller goal. Since I don't have to budget, I have earned some time back, and with that time, I use it to side hustle and build different streams of passive income. You can only save so much money as a percentage of your income, but your income earning potential is unlimited. So be anti-budget and use that extra time to earn more income. That's a financial win-win. Actually, a win-win-win if you save and invest 90% of new money that isn't your main income. That's the strategy I've used to turn my financial life around. Truthfully, the only downside is my plan is so simple, I actually run out of fresh ways to talk money week to week. I'm kidding, mostly. Why do you think I recently wrote a finance poem? One caveat though, if you are struggling to pay the bills or you have bad debt and you're not feeling able to pay those off, I don't recommend this anti-budget system. I would strongly consider a full-on budget, perhaps a service like You Need a Budget or Dave Ramsey's system. I just wanted to make sure I called that out. Start though by trying to save 20%. From there, try to up your savings rate by 1% monthly. So if you earn $5,000 a month, 1% is an extra $50 a month. So increase that savings rate as often as you can. By the way, my most downloaded free resource I offer is my annual budget planner, or should I say my anti-budget planner. I have a video, see description. I have a link to my Google Sheet you can copy, see description. Lots of goodies obviously down in the description. And it's worth noting, it doesn't need to be early January to create an annual plan. You can create a 365-day finance plan any day of the year. That's the anti-budget. It's simple, it's automation, it's paying yourself first, it's hands-off, stress-free, and it works, at least for me. Do let me know what your method of budgeting is. Do you actually track every dollar and totally disagree with this? Do you anti-budget and you didn't realize it, or maybe some hybrid of the two? I'd love to know, so please share your method or thoughts or comments on this down below. My name is Frankie. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me showing up in your YouTube feed. Ring that bell to make sure you know about future videos. Have an awesome week or weekend ahead, and I'll see you in a few days on the next one. Thanks. Then you just lop your savings off the top and enjoy the rest. Lop off top. That sounds weird. Lop it off. I'm just gonna cut that. Is that a word?